Welcome back to another edition of Coffee Time with TD. Move over, Rover, and let TD take over. Be good or be good at it. God is great, always and always. Yes, it is Fabulous Friday. And you know, on Fabulous Friday, we look back on all of the absolutely magnificent accomplishments of President Donald Trump to date. But let's be honest. All we have are plastic straws, Gulf of America, and flagpoles. That's it, full stop, end of. So let's get to the good shit. Let's get to the good stuff. Yesterday, President Donald Trump started selling via his official web store, Trump 2028 hats and other various merchandise. Now, I don't want you to think that I forgot about all of the repugnant, reprehensible names I was called, all the hateful, visceral things that were spewed at me when I said in September, October, even leading up to the election, that if President Donald Trump wins the election, he's not leaving office. I was called crazy, delusional, all types of shit, and things I'm not going to repeat, right? But I don't want you to worry. All those people that said those horrible, nasty, repugnant things to me, I screenshot each and every one of you. And I don't want you to worry, because come 2028, I'm going to get to you. So just keep this in mind. I don't want you to think I've forgotten about you. It just means I haven't gotten to you yet. So how are we feeling? How are we feeling knowing now that there will be a constitutional crisis in 2028? That President Donald Trump has, as I said, I'd like some credit. I was the very first person, even in, like I said, go back August, September, October. I said, if President Donald Trump wins the election, he's not leaving office. Go back to the tapes. August, September, October, before anybody else's. Being a wee bit omnipotent is a gift and a curse, but also I pay attention. It's not hard, because I say it to you all the time, every day. When people show you and tell you who they are, believe them. President Donald Trump, the first American monarchy, the first dictator, was born. So how do you feel knowing that in 2028, in 4 short years, there's going to be a constitutional crisis? That's what's coming. Where will America be in 2028? I don't have a fucking clue. I don't. But I also know that the only law of the land now in America is President Donald Trump. He has the House, the Senate, the Supreme Court, and the big C. That's it. That's the only opinion that matters. There's no more judges. There's no more this. There's no more that. The law of the land is President Donald Trump. And he came out and showed you yesterday by launching via his official web store, Trump 2028 hats and other various merchandise. He is not leaving office, and he has no plan to leave office. There is no Constitution anymore. The only Constitution is the Constitution of President Donald Trump. That's it, full stop, end of. So how you feeling? And as I've told you time and time again, and why you why you tune into me, when people show you who they are, believe them. That's it. When you let the devil in, don't expect the devil to stop being the devil. There will be a constitutional crisis in 2028. And before any other news outlet, before any other political correspondent, anyone told you in August, September, go back to the tapes. It was me. Yesterday, it was just made official. And like I said, I was called all types of repugnant, reprehensible, horrible names, this, that, whatever. That's fine. No problem. I don't want you to think I've forgotten about you. Just means I haven't gotten to you yet. Because in 2028, I screenshot each and every one of you. He's not leaving office. The first American monarchy, the first American dictator. And if you believe otherwise, you are also a person who wears a cap to keep your shoes dry. There will be a constitutional crisis in 2028. There is no Constitution. It's the Constitution of Donald Trump. And yesterday, I plead with you. He showed you. And he told you by launching official President Donald Trump 2028 hats and other various merchandise via his web store. There is no more Constitution. There is no more rule of law. There is no Supreme Court. There's no nothing. The only law and the only thing that matters is President Donald Trump and what he says, and then everybody else does his bidding. So let me know how you feel about President Donald Trump running for office again in 2028. He'll win. And officially, I guess basically launching the official campaign yesterday with the hats. Let me know. Love you.